Good morning, students. Today we are going to talk about information and communication technology skills. That is our unit 3, and this is the last skill of our book. So, that is the part 1, right? What is ICT? See, ICT stands for Information and Communication Technology. That means all the methods, tools we require to store our data, record, or send it in a digital information. What is a digital information, right? See, we can store our data or anything we are going to write down or note down somewhere. We usually write it or type it. When we are typing it on a machinery, like on a machine device, so like on an electronic device, so it take a digital form. That's why we call it as a digital information. ICT devices are like tablets, smartphones, laptops. And we all know is being used in every field, in every workplace. ICT help us to communicate, run our business and stay connected with our family and friends. Hence, every person needs to acquire the ICT skills and the latest software and applications. We are going to talk about the software and applications. Firstly, we should know about what are hardwares and softwares. See, our computer system is made up of two parts like hardware and the software. The upper part, the physical part that we actually touch, right? That is known as hardware, and the inner machinery that is working, that are making the hardware to run is known as the software. Let us go for the definition. A computer consists of two main parts. What are those parts? Hardware and the software. The physical part that we can see and touch are called the hardware. Clear? Now, it is the machinery of a computer. These are keyboard, monitor and CPU. There is another important part, that is the software. How we cannot see it, it makes the hardware work the way we want. The monitor is a physical device. That means we can touch it, we can see it. It is a physical part, it has some dimension. So it is a hardware. And when we start our computer system, all the softwares like Mozilla Firefox, right? Windows, these all are the software that is making hardware to run. Hardware would not be able to function without the software. Mobile devices such as smartphones, tablets are also computer system with hardware and the software. So he's saying the smartphones you are using are same as your computer system. They are also made up of the hardware and the software. So here is the most important part is operating system. See, in class 9th, you have studied about the operating system, Windows, Linux, Unix, Ubuntu. These all are the operating system, even the iOS. So, what does operating system do? Operating system makes your hardware run. As soon you switch on or turn on your computer system, the operating system is going to work. This is the software that starts working as soon as we switch on our computer. It displays the desktop on the monitor. Some of the most commonly used operating system for laptops and desktops are Ubuntu, Microsoft Windows and Mac OS. And similarly, as the computer system are having the operating system, same way mobile devices are having the operating system like Apple iOS, Google Android. Now, these browsers, games, office tool, etc., all are these are the software programs that are built to perform some particular functions. Starting a computer. See, when we turn on the computer, the operating system is going to run. Now, what is the process? If somebody asks you to do your homework immediately, you will not just stand up from the bed, wake up, and just start doing your homework. There are few processes that you will go ahead, like you will brush your teeth, you will wear your sleepers, you will go to washroom, you will come back, you will dress up, or you will start doing your homework. In the same way, when we start a computer or press the power button, the operating system will start working, and the Ubuntu or your operating system have some screen. Now, what is the first function that is performed on a computer screen? The first is the BIOS. Now, what is BIOS? It is basic input output system, or we call it as a self test. That means the computer is going to check itself that all the devices that are connected to the computer system is working properly or not. If they are working properly, the BIOS will load the operating system. If they are not working properly, the BIOS will show an error to your screen. So, the BIOS is the main function. The first function that is performed is the BIOS. Now, what is the full form? Basic Input Output System. That is known as a self-test. In self-test, the BIOS will perform that all the devices connected to the computer system is working or not. If they are working, your computer is ready to load the operating system, and if they are not working, the computer system will show you the error. Coming to the process login and logout. See, in every account we are having login ID, and then we log out from that account. In the same way, there is a login and logout in our computer system also. Now, why we have to do so? Why we have to make a password on a computer system? So that there is no unauthorized person can see or make changes to our information without taking a permission. So no one can come and see your information and get an access to your information. You can set up the password and you can change it as well. So here the username and the password you have to write down. And how you can be log out from your account is on the top right corner. See here, right? There is an icon, settings icon. You can just click it on and log out. Log out means you will just turn out of your device, but it will not get shut down. And on shutdown, the device will close. That means it will not operate. Shutting down a computer, we know that, right? Using the keyboard. Now, we know keyboard is an input device that is used to type our text, numbers and command into a computer system. Now, there are various kind of keys and we are going to study about them. See, the F1 to F12, that is written the function keys in the orange part, right? Now we are going to study about them. Keys labeled from F1 to F12 are the functional keys. See, every functional key has some different operation. Like in all the software, if you press the function key F1, that means you are asking for the help from that software. This is for every software, if you are going to press the F1 functional key, that means you are asking for the help from the software. Now, as same in the same manner, F2 key, right, that is used for the rename of the files. And same way, there are many other keys and the many combination of the keys, like Alt plus F4. You will just get out of the window wherever you are working. Now, control keys, where are they? See, in the blue there are control keys: control, shift, spacebar, alt, caps lock and tab are special control key that perform special functions. Next is our enter key, and enter key we also call this as a return key, that help you to move to the next line, that means new line. Punctuation keys. Now punctuation keys includes like colon, semicolon, question mark, single quotation marks and double quotation marks. See, these all are your punctuation keys. Navigation keys. Navigation keys such as the arrow keys, home, end, page up, page down are all the navigation keys. Now what they do? They are used to move up, down, right and left in a document. The home, if you press the home key, the cursor will go to the left of the line, and if you press the end key, the cursor will go to the right end of a line. Page up will make you move one page up, and page down will make you one page down. Now coming to the command key, insert, delete, backspace are your command key. Insert key help you to override the characters. Like if you have written something, for example, let us take this line, the delete key and backspace key, and you are writing over from this stage, then it will write a character and remove T, then it will write a character, then it will remove H. So what we are doing is overwriting our text. Let us understand about difference between delete key and the backspace key. See, when you press the backspace key, it will remove the character on the left side of the cursor. And when you press the delete key, it will remove the characters on the right side of the cursor. Windows key. Pressing this key opens up the start menu. Using a mouse, we know figure number 3.8 is showing a mouse. It has left click, right click and a scroll. Let us explore the functions of a mouse. Roll over or hover. What that means? Coming to figure number 3.9, roll over says when you are rolling your mouse over these files, it will show you something like details of that file, right? These are the detail of that file. So what we are doing, we are just rolling over and we are getting the details. Point and click. You can point with the help of a mouse and you can click on any file to open it. Now drag and drop. What does drag and drop means? Like if you have to, let us take an example. You are working on a smartphone and you want your application to move from one place to another. What you guys do, you just tap on that application, you just wait, hold, and then you move your thumb to the next place where you want to drop it. In this similar way we do with our system. We drag it, we just click on that file and then we drag it to the new location and then drop it. So this is drag and drop. Double click. So when we want to open our file quickly, then we double click it. Double clicking means to quickly click the left mouse button twice. When we double click on a file, it will open the file. So we have studied session number 1 and we will continue with the session number 2 in the next video. I hope you all understand the topic. It's very easy, right?